What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E here for another night of shenanigans. How we all doing? It's good to see everybody. Let me go through the chat and welcome everybody. Haven't done that in a while. We tried to welcome Cindy before you got here, but the first in the night was, are you hearing me, Danny?
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
I hear you.
Hang on. Yes. Yes.
Oh, you had YouTube on.
Right. Can you hang on just a second while I turn the volume? There we go. Good.
Okay. Alrighty, so welcome to the chat there, Mr. Ryan with Natural Aquarium, sorry. And we had Mr. Griffin Fish Room in the house. My drool saying, Red Jewel, good to see you, sir.
Red.
That's what I said, Red Jewel. Amy with Sand Creek Aquatics too, good to see you. Furloughs Aquatics, good to see you, my friend. Fish on Tactics in the house. Good to see you here all the way from the great state of Wisconsin.
What's the matter?
Brian at Peplin Creek Aquatics, good to see you, sir. Scott's Aquatics, welcome to the chat. Mary Page, good to see you. And we're getting near the bottom here. Third Coast Aquatics, RB Animals, good to see both of you. Deborah Lewis, welcome to the chat. Furloughs Aquatics, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you. He says, $5 fist bump for Kenny and Danny. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, Catfish Nation, how are you, sir? Good to see you and his lovely wife, Monster Fish Gal in the house. Always great to see you, Lori.
RB Animals and Collectibles?
Yep, I said hello. Craig Parrish, good day, sir. Good to see you all the way from the great country of Australia. Carrie Science Gals in the house. Good to see you, Carrie. Laura Sutton, great to see you. Larry D. Takes and more, great to see you. Miss Muppet 929 in the house. Good to see you, Muppet. Vinowski Tanks. What up, dude? Good to see you, Vinowski. So anyway, guys, Danny and I have been busy.
Yes.
I had a water change from heck, man. Everything could go wrong today went wrong. I was trying to get Chaka's tank really nice and clean, and his filter would not turn back on. So I think it finally made its bend, and then the Geophagus FX6 that's only like 2 months old was acting up. Well, I tore it apart and figured out that somewhere in the middle of the night, one of the Geophagus, I'm sure, decided to spit every piece of sand in his mouth into the intake of the FX6. There was an inch and a half of sand in the bottom, so that was fun. So I had to take apart the darn thing and get all the sand out of there, and I got it back to running. So I want to take this time also to shout out my members. I'm going to start with Peplin Creek Aquatics. Good to see you, Pep. Furloughs Aquatics. Insane. Oh, I was going to say insane. I hate stupid people. Tank Tribe. Sand Creek Aquatics too. Mike's Aquatics. Mary Page Flynn. Mary Page Flynn. Boy, I should have you doing this tonight, honey.
Apparently, you can't speak.
Dave's Aquarium's Thoughts. Father Fish. Patty. Kevin Leone. Roland Holtz. Lonnie Parrish. Fantastic Freaks. Aikens Nature Aquariums. T-Bone Fishes. Al Wet Sox. Lisa NJ. Chattanooga. Priscilla MKR. And Scott's Aquatics. Thank you guys all so much for your memberships. Wanted to make sure to recognize you while we were on. So guys, how has your week been going?
Well, Catfish Nation did 1,300 gallons worth of water changes this weekend.
Yeah, and probably 1,200 was the pond.
And Chubby Guppy has a really good suggestion for your intake on that particular tank where the Geophagus spit all the sand. He says, put a sponge in that intake.
Yeah, the one thing about the FX6, man, that intake is huge, dude. I'd need half a football field of a sponge.
I think you might be exaggerating just a tad there, Ken.
I've been known to do that from time to time.
So Furloughs Aquatic said that they had an annoying weekend last week, and I'm hoping this week will be better. Well, I hope so too.
Honey, are you making sure? Because I see Catfish Terry just came in the house. Holly Gibbs, good to see you. Holly, I am planning on sending shrimpies to you tomorrow. Looks like we're finally starting to get some favorable weather, so I'm going to get you and Zen shrimpies off tomorrow. The only thing that would change that is I've got 3 appointments at the old car lot tomorrow. So if I run over, then worst case, it will be Tuesday. But I'm thinking it's going to be tomorrow. So
Did you say hello to Swampy Acres?
I was just getting ready to. Swampy, good to see you. Lunatic Fringe, good to see you, Chewy. Dank Tanks in the house, good to see you, Dank Tanks.
So Craig Parrish had one blown light and heater this week. Had a spare heater, but waiting for the new light. I've been in that situation.
That sucks. Mountaintop Fish, good to see you also. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome.
Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics, hello.
How's it going, Jay Oliver? HEPA Aquatics, good to see you. And HEPA, I did get your stickers off. I don't know if they made it to Canada yet, but I did send those off. Byron Volman, good to see you. See, look at all the ones you missed up here. Laura Sutton, good to see you. You're fired. Indoor Fishing Inside, great to see you.
Scott's Aquatics. I have live chat on one screen, but it's not the screen I'm looking at, and I'm over here.
Tampa Tom Fishing, good to see you. Myrick Tomaszak, good to see you. Wow, Danny.
What?
Maria Z, good to see you. We missed a bunch up here at the top.
Bold Mama.
Bold Mama is Swampy's wife. Good to see you, Bold Mama.
She's the one that makes the really delicious smelling soap.
Yes, she does. I think it's a combined effort.
Well, I'm sorry I missed so many people. I didn't start at the top. I think I just started somewhere.
Apparently. Fish and Shrimp by Rich, good to see you. Yeah, Fish and Shrimp by Rich. I will find out Monday at the young lady how much damage she's claiming. It shouldn't be much. I took pictures. I know I could get a shot at any of my dealer or body shops that work for my dealership for probably $200 tops.
See, I don't know. Did you have a lot of damage on the Prius or no?
There was a lot of damage on the Prius, yes.
Oh, well, $200 won't cover that.
Danny, let me worry about that. That's why I'm in charge of these things.
Bold Mama, just jump in, Danny. We'll catch up somewhere.
Mike's Aquatics and Things, good to see you, sir. Ian Atkins, good to see you, sir.
It's so funny. Yeah, I'm not too good at all this stuff. I just start. Just go.
Big J, what's going on, Big J? Good to see you. Skipper's Aquariums, good to see you, Tom. Yeah, it's been. I will have to apologize, guys. If it wasn't for this good strawberry rock star, I don't even know if I'd be able to be as far as I've gone already. I'm pretty beat up tonight.
Well, we had, in the midst of all his water changes and with having to wait for the water heater to heat back up, we had a tour of all the fish tanks in the house today.
Well, that's fun, though. That part's fun. Lisa and Jay, good to see you. Another one of my fine members.
See, that's what I would be afraid of. HEPA Aquatics says, thanks, Kenny. For the FX6, I carved a sponge and put inside the intake, but it slowed the flow down too much.
Yeah, I don't want that. I'd rather have the flow and put up with the antics of the old Geophagus. Diego, welcome to the chat, buddy, from Petzotics Multiple Aquariums. Always good to see you, buddy. Carver family, good to see you. What are you laughing at, woman?
Oh, fish fanatic. Like I said, let's not mention the poop situation from the last live stream. Danny, you know what I'm talking about. Poop, poop.
Fishymon 64, good to see you, bud.
So poor RB Animals and Collectibles had to bury a duck yesterday and 2 turtles.
Aw,
Huh.
that's probably because of the cold weather, I'm sure.
Probably.
Good to see you, Chubbs. Now, guys, I will be a guest on Chubbs and Jess's Down the Bayou tomorrow. Be sure to check us out at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Should be a good time. And are y'all ready for this? Danny is actually going to be on it with me. So we're going to have both of us on a stream together, which she doesn't do very often. I think the last time was with Susan, wasn't it? When was the last time you were on a live stream, somebody's?
Yeah, it was Susan.
Or was it Carrie?
No, it was Susan.
Susan.
Yep.
Yeah, you weren't on Carrie with me, were you?
I was on Carrie with you. That's the only other live stream I've been on.
So anyway, the rare Danny occurrence on a live stream other than ours is going to be tomorrow night on Down the Bayou with Jess and Chubbs.
Herman Bannister says, do you have an online store? Not yet.
We have them all secure. We got all the websites secure. Danny and I are taking our time. We're not looking to, we didn't do this to make money, first off. We're hobbyists. But we do have a ton of stuff that we now do have to get rid of. So I'm sure I'm going to have to fire up a website soon. I've already got all the domains locked. So I've had those since day one. Okay, it dropped down to the teens Friday night and yesterday. I found them. Oh, man, bro. Sorry to hear that.
Well, Byron Volman just came up with a good suggestion. How about some pantyhose on the intake just to keep the sand out? It's a good idea.
I'll try that, Byron. That might work.
Yeah, that probably won't inhibit your flow too much either.
No, I want the good flow. That is the biggest piggy tank between the silver dollars and those Geophagus, man. And now I got the new little piglets in there, those giant hatchetfish. Those guys are pigs, too.
They're pigs.
They're piglets.
They're gracefully swimming.
Danielle, I watched one take a shrimp last night. It's probably 3/4 his size. He had it hanging on his gill.
What kind of shrimp were you feeding him? Prawns?
No, krill.
There's no krill that you had that's 3/4 the size of his.
It was the size of my... Lisa NJ, I'll let you know when those are up. Like I said, I will be doing a members-only post that like I did last week, so I'll let you guys know.
Sorry. Yeah,
Walmart, 99 cents. Where do you find pantyhose for 99 cents, Byron?
He just told you, Walmart.
For 99 cents?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't wear nylon.
I think I might have to buy you some nylons for 99 cents. Shoot.
What am I going to wear them with, Ken? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Do not. Sorry, I should not have asked that question.
On a streamer ask a question like that, you better behave.
Atkins at Nature Aquariums, that's not funny. He was feeding culls. That's not a nice thing to say. My culls do not get eaten. I have a tank right over here for my culls.
Yeah, we don't cull any of our stuff. We cull them, but we don't kill them.
And Bold Mama says you can get them for $1 at Dollar Tree.
I'll be darned. Well, like she just said, Danny never wears them. Very rarely. I mean, I think I've seen the woman in pantyhose twice in her whole life. And that's 31 years together, so.
And Sand Creek Aquatics, too, says they come in a little clear egg looking thing in their knee highs. Hey, but that would work, right?
Wow.
What?
Never mind. I've always noticed those eggs. I'm like, what the hell they got Easter stuff out this time of year for? Now I know it's freaking pantyhose, man. I'm sorry, guys. I don't get out much, as you can tell, but yeah, I mean, it's pantyhose. Wow.
So Patty says nylons, gold dust lotion, and a spawning mop wig.
Well, I will say this. The girl does her homework and has obviously seen me on a few streams, it sounded like. Good to see you, Patty. Way to make an entrance as always.
Love our people in their stream. They're so funny. And I got a new funny fishy t-shirt. I laughed and laughed and laughed when I got this t-shirt. But you know what? It's already lasting longer than the t-shirt that we got for Ken one year for Christmas. I think it was his boss gave him a brand new Vikings t-shirt. And we were talking. He'd put it on, and we were talking in the front
You're
room.
going to tell this story too?
Should I not tell the t-shirt?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're already halfway through now. What cracks me up, you can feel free to tell whatever story you want. I try to tell a vacuum cleaner story.
No. Ken, all I'm saying about that one, it's not appropriate for this channel.
I
It
can
really
make
isn't.
it clean.
No. That is, there's no way that you could make that story appropriate. Now Mike's Aquaticus thinks it's like he's got bunnies and eggs. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Ken.
You didn't tell the story. Finish
Well, you
the
told
story.
me not to.
You're ADD. You've already started it. Now tell it.
So I rarely light a candle in this house because they're hazardous to Ken.
Shut up.
So, and case in point, I lit a candle and it was kind of by the back door and it was underneath the cupboard where all of our dishes
No, it
go,
wasn't. You had it on the end of the counter.
next to the door. And so anyway, I had this little candle burning. Well, Ken leans up at the counter and he's talking to us all and poof, his whole back of his shirt
Brand new.
goes.
Dude, I haven't even had that shirt on 5 minutes, man. Brand new.
I was so excited to get a Vikings t-shirt, and then it just poof. It went up
Burned.
in flames.
Big old hole in the back. Burned my back. It was bad, man.
So he's thrown off. We're throwing water on Ken and everything else. Oh, God.
Sounds like your Halloween costume is being pieced together
through
streams.
streams.
Big Easy, welcome to the chat, brother. Good to see you, Mark.
I felt so sad for Ken with his little Vikings t-shirt, the charred holes in the back of it.
That was bad. I mean, real bad.
I know. But now we use electric candle wax warmer things so Ken can't get burned anymore. Although he did manage to yank it off the counter and splatter wax, scented wax all over my kitchen.
Welcome to the chat, S. He says, premium Viking quality.
I know.
Oh, today when I was cleaning Chaka's tank, though, I found something interesting.
Yes.
I'm looking and I'm like, what? We got fry everywhere in here. What is going on? The stupid giant Danios decided to have babies in there. So I scooped it as many as I could. I'm sure Chaka's been feasting on them all week, but what did I end up with? 6?
Hey, it's enough for a BAP.
Yeah. So we got these giant Danios breeding in a puffer tank. It's hilarious.
So Mike's Aquatics and things went up, poof, like their season.
Yeah. Season? We never even got started this year, man. Okay. So he likes glitter and not waxing. Perfect.
And then John McKenzie says, up in flames like Cousin's career.
Yeah. Hey, Basin Genetics. Good to see you, sir.
So Byron Volman says that you like glitter and not waxing.
God, it seems like they've heard that before.
I didn't hear you say that. And Swampy Acre says, Danny and soaps are safer and smell great. You know that. This is true.
She loved it, man. Them lilacs ones you got, was it lilacs?
No,
well,
it was lavender.
Lavender.
It started with an L.
I was close enough.
So Furloughs Aquatic says, I haven't burned any articles of clothing, but one of my dogs is responsible for chewing up some of my hats. So LOL.
Catfish
Yeah.
Terry, thanks for dropping those links. Appreciate that. Always like seeing people get a little extra attention, if you know what I mean. That's always good.
Aquatics. Kenny,
Oh, my.
these past weeks you've been the prime talk. Sleepwalking, glitters, now fireball. Can't wait for next week.
Brother, let me tell you, this poor woman's put up with me for 31 years. And I screw myself up with something. I mean, it's almost daily, if not for sure weekly. So there's a lot of stories I'm sure she will have. I don't know why she feels the need to tell them on our streams, but it's fine.
Holly Gibbs, my t-shirt says it's like one little fish. This guy looking at this one who's got little white specks all over him. It says, dude, that looks icky. It made me laugh and laugh and laugh. Chuck Lucas, my first 5 minutes watching you, and you guys are hilarious.
Well, Chuck Lucas, welcome to our stream. Sorry to drag you down with this, brother. Once a week, we actually stream Fridays and Saturday or Sundays. We follow Lucas Bretz on Friday nights.
Ty Edit says, you guys need to cheer up.
How you doing, Ty Edit? I don't think I've seen you here either, so welcome to the chat. So, while I'm thinking about it, guys, yes, Danny and I did change. I didn't realize I was stomping on a fellow YouTuber's stream, so we are going at 7:30 on Friday nights from here on forward. Yeah. And then right after us will be Big Tank Hank, and then after that will be Anthony's Fishy Friends at 9:30. So anyway, I didn't want to stomp out on poor Big Hank, so look for us at 7:30 this coming Friday.
Lisa NJ says, wonder what the story will be next week when Ken tries pantyhose.
What, you all want to see pantyhose with me?
I think your toes will probably be the only thing that'll fit in that.
Right.
Would you stop?
What happened?
You with your foot. It reminds me of that one character that I do not like on, what was that, Saturday Night? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
No, Stuart, what's Mom always saying?
No, stop, please.
He was an alcoholic.
Stop it. Please, you know I absolutely cannot. That guy makes me want to puke. Stop. Seriously, I'm going to have nightmares. Oh, gosh.
Oh my God! On them long legs, I'll pass with the hair.
And you do know that hairy leg will show, the hair will show through on those pantyhose.
Well, you know, like I said, people, come on out here in Portland. I'll show you some. Portland is called exactly Keep Portland Weird for a reason. I'll take you guys on a grand tour of this city. You'll have fun.
And there's a whole bunch of areas that are just like, don't go there.
Yeah, you have not seen life till you see the 6'4" guy in a halter top and bright pink miniskirt crying and bumbling on the side of the road. I've seen it. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty.
But we have some of the best entertainment, seriously, here in Portland. It is no joke. Seriously.
Yeah, Danny and I mean, we try not to laugh, but sometimes you can't help it. You just can't help it. Like when I call them tweakers, when they think that they might have a rock in their stuff, then they spread it all over half the city block trying to find that one little rock, and you see them looking through all their stuff. They'll spend like 3 hours on it. Then they'll put it all back and forgot that they did that, and 2 hours later, they're doing it all over again. I used to work in the part of town, and I got to watch this activity like all day, and it was just hilarious. I try not to laugh, but...
He says, oh, my God, that sounds like Walmart. Walmart has nothing on Portland.
No, God, no.
But honestly, some of the nicest people too.
When did I do? It says, when did you do that, Kitty? I didn't do it. I wasn't into halter top and the minister. No, goodness, let's get that straight right now. Oddball Aquatics, welcome to the chat there, Haley. And Fish Dreams, good to see you. Joseph Tankopia, who, by the way, this coming Friday will be our guest on here.
Oh no, that's true because Peplin Aquatics remembers old ladies in wheelchairs on crack gigs. Not even kidding you. That's what I was looking at when I had my accidents. So Oddball Aquatics, hello friends. Sorry I stepped on you. Had to release that video, but love you guys. It's okay, Oddball. You got to do what you got to do. We don't think that way
there, Oddball. We're just here having fun. Whoever shows. Don't ever worry about that with us. Padre, good to see you.
Oh,
Bateson Aquatic says, Portland has homeless camps on the quarter and on the overpass. It's crazy. Bateson, they're everywhere, dude. I don't care what part of town you go to. It's everywhere now.
I like Byron's comment. Walmart is like Portland light.
Danny, I stopped going to Walmart when I saw a 90-year-old guy wearing a thong. Oh!
Thank you, Fish Dreams.
That sounds real purdy. Crystal Pets and Plants, good to see you, Crystal.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it's like crazy.
Oh man.
I've been to some of those Walmarts in Rockford too, and I remember the crazy there.
Appreciate you stopping by, Haley. Much love, sister.
Love you.
I'm
looking
forward to an Ohio fish rescue with you one of these days.
Atkins sounds like my neighborhood.
One regret we have about the trip is Haley, when I was 2:30 in the morning at Lucas's with her, offered, let's go to Ohio Fish Rescue right now. And I'm like, I wish I would have done it.
I've been telling Ken, I would have gone. I would have totally gone.
I should have went. That would have been a ball.
Although you had a lot of fun at Father Fish's. And good thing you made it there because now his stuff's all getting broken down and going bye-bye.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. So.
You know it, Haley.
So I was thinking I should take a Florida trip in April. Did you hear me?
What are you going down there for?
I don't know. I think I would like to do some fish collecting, and I think I could have some fun down there.
Well, you should wait and go to the there's a major event going to be in Orlando.
Oh, really? But isn't Orlando like inland, or is it near?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Father Fish has decided to retire, Byron. So he's breaking down the fish store so he can start to enjoy life and all that good stuff. Rob 93 right? Aquatics, good to see you, buddy. Now, if you guys haven't checked out, me and Rob have shenanigans on Wednesdays as well. We have a good time. That's 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Always a good time with Rob.
So Tampa Tom Fishing says, come on down. April's a great time of year for fishing.
Ooh, he'll take us fishing, deep sea fishing. He has a boat, man.
Can you go in April?
Danielle, this guy pretty much lets me do whatever I want.
Well, I have some vacation to burn, so I need to go someplace.
Warm is you're going to twist my arm out warm. Joey, how are you? Good to see you, Hat Trick Farm. Always a blast. Yeah, we try, Joseph. We try to have some fun, man. We try to send y'all in the week with some good vibes.
Seb says y'all can come collecting here in Louisiana too.
Now, Chubbs, I wouldn't mind doing that, man. That would be a ball. Yep. Chubbs knows all the backwoods back down there too. He knows where to go, man.
Well, I found out I have an extra week of vacation every year now. So that was kind of cool because I hit my 10 years this year.
But this time, if we're going to do it, we have to go by ourselves. We take guest photos from here, then we have to pretty much do what they. What, are you planning a trip with Heather or something?
No.
Who are you planning on taking?
Maybe Janet.
So I'm not even part of the conversation, really?
Janet. We're just talking. We get together Saturday night, so we talk.
Outstanding. So Danny will be down south. I think Kenny's going to fire up the East Coast tour again without her. Should have known it was all about your friend again.
No. And we're at the talking stage.
Uh-huh. You go on down to Florida. You're fine. Ray Aquatics, welcome to the chat.
Atkins says, it's okay, Kenny. We can go collect sticklebacks.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Ian.
Swampy Acres. You're out, Kenny, looking in.
Yep, I'm so far out now, man. I mean, I'm not even in the back seat. I'm like in the back of the pickup. You know what I am? I'm like the guy on a family vacation. I'm the dead body on top of the roof right now. That's where I'm at.
Roundhouse Aquatics. Kenny E, don't you feel like poop on a shoe? Poop, poop.
I do.
No.
I do.
And then Byron says, but they're going to take your truck, Ken, because they know it'll make it.
Now they'll fly. They're lazy. They don't want to drive across the country.
Catfish Terry, Ken can stay home. Water change.
Yeah, water changes.
And Kevin Leon, Kenny, can I come with you on the road trip?
Yeah.
Catfish, Danny Road Tour. Swampy Acre says you're the suitcase in the trunk.
Oh,
Patty, at least your dead body's strapped to the car. He is the bunny under
you
the
did not go
floor.
there, Peplin. Man, you gotta stop telling stories, Danny. I told you.
But the problem is everybody's taking it the wrong way. Literally,
they don't forget nothing
night.
you say. Remember that, because they always throw them jabs in there every week now.
Just
That's
was
your
talking
fault.
about it last night with Janet, kind of testing the waters, seeing if it was something that might be a possibility.
Hey, Anthony, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
Roundhouse Aquatics says Danny should really fly because if she takes a vehicle, she'll have more room to bring stuff home.
I'll let her get to Florida and I'll turn off the credit card.
You'll be sending me with cash. That's what you make me always take these days. I'm not allowed to even have the credit card. Roadhouse. Aw, poor Moore Bunny. Oh my gosh. You know, you can tell that these people have been in these live streams with us
A long time.
Yes.
A long time.
If we're all going back to the mower stories, I think that was one of the very first incidents we ever talked about on our stream, isn't it?
It's your stream. I'm just here for the ride.
Would you stop? It is not. My husband works so hard for you guys. He really does. I need to help out more, but he's really the go-to guy.
Works so hard.
What the hell?
Guys, he really does.
Shut up.
What are you doing?
It just all of a sudden did. I've had it muted this whole time, and all of a sudden, bam, it's there. Maybe it's because my phone couldn't believe you were giving me a compliment, so it wanted to hear it again.
I always give you compliments, Kenny. I always give you compliments.
Edgar, welcome to the chat, bud. Good to see you, Edgar Reyes.
Natural Aquarium says he just wanted to hear you say that again.
Oh, the Peplin Creek says, yes, that was right before the pee in the face, I think.
I'll I'll never forget the look on Ken's face when that tiger peed in his face, and all of it was dripping down onto the cotton candy that was literally melting in his lap.
And guys, if anybody's ever owned a cat, when they're spraying their manly spray, oh, it's bad, man. And I had the 80s grease back, or this is the 90s grease back look. That was bad, man. There's nothing like tiger pee drying hairspray. That's awesome.
Now Roundhouse is like, yes, I do know that you are Rockford Fish Keeping, who's changed your name to Roundhouse Aquatics. Yes, I do know that.
And I know why, living in Rockford, why you changed it to Roundhouse. I would too. Roundhouse Aquatics and Roundhouse, baby, because you're going to have to probably use one. Old mama, ew!
Yes.
Oh, I forget, there's new people now that have probably never heard that story.
Right, ew.
So now they're lost.
Yeah, lost. Yes, my husband's one of the few people that can say he's been peed on by a tiger.
Uh-huh. It was nasty too, let me tell you guys.
But what a trooper. He stayed for the rest of the circus, sitting there was the tiger pee.
Brand new white shirt too. Brand new. I hadn't even worn it but one time. So I was in a hurry. I had a late deal, so I went straight from at that time I was in the new car side of things, so I had a full suit and tie on. I mean, I was dressed to kill. Oh, to have that tiger pee on me.
That was a good time. And then bold mama says, I mean, I guess it's better than being eaten.
Oh my God, Holly. Holly Gibbs says, ew, tiger golden shower.
Yes, exactly.
Greg the Guppy Guy, welcome to the chat. You didn't miss much, just a bunch of crap as always. John McKenzie, good to see you, sir. Oh, I can't wait to see what special little sticker Pep just sent us.
It's a little fox laughing.
Uh-huh. Thank you so much, Peplin. Greatly appreciated, buddy.
RP Animals and Collectors. I've been peed on by almost every farm animal.
I've been peed on by cows. I've been there, done it. Milking them. They don't, just because you're milking them, they don't forget to pee. They still pee when you're milking them. And crap.
Oh
no. And kick. To this day, everybody thinks, oh, poor little cows. I don't have any. I eat a steak, man. I'm like, yeah, I hope you're the one.
Roundhouse Aquatics. Why is it every stream I go to end up talking about beer, poop, or farts? Oh my gosh, my camera.
It's this fish fan, man. They're bad influences, I tell you.
There we go. Oh goodness.
Oh, Danny's fault usually, though.
I don't know how it happens. It just kind of does. I'm sorry.
Now, I don't understand. How is it that this YouTube chat's behind that chat is what I don't understand. It should be ahead, not behind.
So Roundhouse Aquatics says we got to get Danny laugh so hard that she's gonna pee. No, let's not. No, when
yes,
I get to
milking the girls. That's right, Pep. I've done my share of that in my years.
Uh-oh. John McKenzie gave us a 99 super sticker. It's a poop.
Well,
so poop poop.
Yep, we're pooping on the stream again. Spreading thy fertilizer.
Poop poop.
Oh, I see. It's froze is why. That might explain why nothing's moving.
Kenny, you should take up knitting. Oh, forget it. You'd get so bored. Kevin Leong. I don't know. You know, there could be some danger. Knitting needles can.
Yeah. I'd be looking like Edward Scissorhands in about 10 minutes, man.
Or kind of like the time he was trying to scare the girls' boyfriends, and he takes the knife and stabs his arm.
I didn't do it on purpose. Well, you made it sound like I did it on purpose. I was doing my little knife twirling and stuff, and donk.
Which he
So I
has
pulled,
no.
but the part that was funny when I pulled it out, it started doing that. So now I'm mad, man. I am. When I get upset, I'm very vocal. So anyway, I said a few fine curse words and a few other things, and Danny had to run me up to the emergency room because I mean it was an artery.
Again.
And so anyway, I get back and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure your boyfriends are really scared of me. They're absolutely terrified of you, Dad. What do you mean? They said all you could talk about is how much money it was going to. Never once did you say it hurt. You got blood squirting. Actually, I think you squirted the one kid on the side of his head with your blood, and all you could complain about is how much money it was going to cost you. So yeah, I don't feel sorry. I don't envy anybody having to raise daughters if they still have teenage daughters at home. Don't envy. I fully feel your pain. We've done it. No fun.
Although to have a dad like Ken would be extra scary for a daughter, because when my daughter started dating, Ken invited her boyfriend over, and he was dressed in his wizard costume with fake blood coming down his mouth, and he had a circle of pillows around candle in the middle. And when that kid came walking in the door, he told the kid that he had to sit down in the circle, and the little kid's looking at him.
He wasn't
a
little. Don't make it sound like he was 17 or 18 years old. Don't make it sound like he was a little.
He was like 15.
Whatever he was a boy trying to, you know what, with my daughter. That's all I knew.
And the kid looks at him, he goes, "What happens?" And Ken says, "Well, I have to drink your blood to see if you're pure to date my daughter."
Needless to say, he left and never came back.
Roundhouse Aquatics. Danny, with all the times he has hurt himself, has the cops ever come to talk to you about beating Kenny up? No.
She's got enough witnesses anyway, man. They all know I'm clumsy. Somebody else said something about the ER above him. Do they know Kenny? Yes, they do know me by the first name at the ER, yes.
Yeah.
They had a whole wing named after me for a long time.
Furloughs Aquatics says, "I can see Kenny like Tim the Toolman Taylor." Yes, absolutely.
Except Tim the Toolman knows how to work most of the tools. I can do electric screwdriver. I can do a couple of saws, you know, but you get much past that, buddy. As a matter of fact, my friend, I was supposed to go help him today, but I got sidetracked out in this fish room. And I even told him last night, I know my limits, man. He had like 30 trees fall down in his yard, and he's chopping it all up. I said, okay, I can do everything but run the chainsaw.
Catfish Nation says, "I think Kenny needs a lucky rabbit's foot."
No. Trust me, I could have had one that I fresh cut. Trust me, I didn't take it.
Byron says he has a punch card at the ER. You know, Ray Aquatics, that kid actually didn't run out of the house, and we allowed him to date our daughter and they dated for a long time, a couple years. And then, like most of her boyfriends, he had heart troubles and had a heart attack. All of her boyfriends have heart surgery or heart attacks.
Now, listen, man, this one kid deserved this. He really deserved this. Me and my wife were planning a trip back east, and Heather was dating this other one. It just had open heart surgery, blah, 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 whatever. So anyway, the deal was he was supposed to, who was picking up the car? One of them, he wanted them to deliver the car because he was stationed there. That's right. So my daughter, Heather, my other daughter, Kaylee, and believe it or not, this dude's brother, my two daughters were dating brothers, were supposed to hop in the car and drive there to take this guy his car. Well, he decides like 2 days before they're supposed to take off and 2 days before Danny's and I's flights, they're not dating anymore. So it cost me like $1,200. Last minute ticket I had to get Heather because she wasn't going to drive his car back there anymore. So anyway, Kaylee, my other daughter, and Nathan drove the car back to him. And then they drove up to Wisconsin and met us. Well, this goofy kid who just, by the way, cost me $1,200 comes up grinning at me. You're really going to grin at me, dude? So I just lulled back and I hit him right in the chest. I told my wife, I hit him in the chest because I would have knocked his teeth. I was really still mad. Well, I had forgotten the kid just had open heart surgery, so I split his open heart surgery scar wide open. I smacked him, and he hit the ground. So needless to say, my daughter was not very happy with me. Even though they weren't dating anymore, she was not happy with me.
And yes, she's a literal heartbreaker. Every single one of her serious boyfriends has had a heart condition after she broke up with them. Peplin Creek, ... And he didn't break open the stitches.
Heather claims that.
Yes, the kid was okay. Patty, that stopped me in my tracks, that one. Black Widow, yes. But no, she just, I don't know how she always chooses the guys with the bad hearts.
And that dude really, I mean, normally I'm a pretty, to the most part, well, I guess I'm not easygoing, but to cost somebody that much money and then come up grinning at them, man, that just rubbed me the wrong way.
Patty's like, Danny doing damage control. Well, he didn't really hurt him that bad. He did punch him, but and the kid deserved it.
Yeah, in my adult life, the only times I've gotten into any altercations has been over my daughters. Believe me, I would have liked to there, Swampy.
Anthony's fishy friend says, cost me $1,200. I'm not going to care if you're okay. Ray Aquatic, she is 30 years old.
Yeah, our baby is 30 now. That's hard to believe. But I'll tell you guys, I'm enjoying the serenity, man. That's why I put fish tanks in all their old bedrooms. They ain't coming back, man. No more stress. Although I talk a good talk. If one of my kids was hurting, I would probably bring them back.
Fish dreams. I could write a book on my daughters, on my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And Byron says we've got 4 daughters. I get it.
Oh, my God, Byron. I can't believe you walk so...
4 daughters. We just had 2. We have 4 kids, but 2 daughters. Bold mama. Our oldest is 14. We're just getting into it. Oh, boy, are you.
Lord. Oh, Swampy. Mm-mm-mm. Well, Swampy, it's a good thing you got all that hair on your face, buddies. That's the only hair you're going to have left.
Holly Gibbs. Another reason I have no children.
Mr. Dad Animal Kingdom with them to the chat.
So, Mickey M. So, Dragon Lair, rumor says you've been dating a lot. Is that true?
What? You're welcome, Kevin. Speaking of which, I suppose I should put that up like I do every week because there are new people here.
What?
The sticker thing.
Oh,
so if you guys did want Daniken stickers, all you have to do is send us an email at that email with your name and address, and we will get those off to you.
Dragon Lair says date. What's that, Mickey M?
Mickey M's messing with them. Okay, that makes sense now. And Mickey M, welcome to the chat. Didn't see you sneak in there. Danny, we're down to 11 minutes already.
I know. Mississippi Hippie says, I get it, y'all. My babies are in their 30s, too.
Oh, yeah, Mississippi Hippie. It goes... It's so weird. I mean, everything's so much easier for us now. Food, you know, everything. Like if I put something in the refrigerator, it's there when I get home at night. It's awesome. But it took us a while to get used to the quiet, though. I mean, I almost couldn't sleep because it was too quiet here.
Well, you know, we have 2 dogs and we have lots of fish tanks, so it's all good.
Yeah, I've got a lot of my parrot tilapia are getting close again. They're both hanging under a rock, and she's nice and fat, so Soon as these are spit, I am grabbing as many as I can. I'm going to put them in a tank and get them to hatch because the husband is a bad dude. He likes to sit and eat up all the eggs as soon as she gets done with them within a few days. She don't put up with it, but he still gets away with it.
Mr. Dad, Animal Kingdom. You need the fish tank sounds. Yes. It's always soothed me and put me to sleep, except Ken is really irritated by the air pump next to his bed, so I bought him a silent air pump.
Anthony says, "Oh, I already am looking forward to boyfriends. I'll just hope that I don't have to hurt any of them. I'll just tell them, remember what you do to my daughter, I'm going to do to you, Buttercup."
So my friend Rick, he hands the boyfriends a bullet, and he says, "Be very scared if I ask for this back," and he hands it to him.
Yeah. Renee Overotz, thanks for coming to the chat. Says, yes, Daddy ranges 18 to 33 with two 18-year-old boys to throw in the mix. Whoa. Yeah, teenage boys could be fun too. I just got a Gladiator rack that should fit my 40-gallon breeders and two 20 longs. Excellent, dude. That sounds like a good time, Kevin. Yeah, grandkids are different, dude. My kids hate it because I'm so chill with them, man. Kenny, your big red Oscar is getting bitey. Oh, they do that all day, every day. They do that all the time, Rockford.
Your big pleco was just going after your smaller pleco.
Well, that stupid fish has more deaths on his hands than the cichlids do.
For Los Aquatic. I'll toss the bullet at them and tell them if it moves a lot faster if you hurt her.
Well, for me, Furlough, it was easier just to grab them by the pant drawers and the back of their shirt and throw them off my porch. I did that several times. They don't tend to come back when I do that. I mean, they never came back after that. Semper Fi, Chubby Guppy. They'll love the Marine Corps.
And nothing but the fish and the puppy left in the nest. Yep. So that's what the point. As soon as the last child moved out, I said to Kenny, I think we need to start setting up more fish tanks. I want to kind of do this after we retire and stuff. And so we should start to slowly build up our tanks and our fish and really get into the hobby the way we want.
We had a ton of tanks right here in storage, not even set up. Plus with the kids, teenage boys, like, I can see them eating the guppies and pouring beer in the tanks. Yeah, I didn't want any of that going on.
No. But Ken and I were planning on doing this slowly. The next thing I know, we have 70 tanks. Less than 2 years later, we got about 70 tanks up and running, and all these fish, shrimp. Yeah, this is us taking it slow.
Well, like it said, we already had it bad already because we had a bunch of the tanks already here. I mean, that's the start of it. And then Craigslist is the other culprit. Oh, honey, look, here's another 125 for $100. Let's do it.
What? Yeah. And then Priscilla says that pleco moves smooth. Look at him upside down, just kind of.
He has no fear in this tank. He feels he's the tank boss.
Yeah.
You never seen a pleco tank boss. Now you're looking at one. He definitely. Nobody gives that pleco any guff. He already killed two Texas cichlids.
Welcome, Hook On.
Good to see you, Hook On. I don't think I've seen you here before. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah. 73 tanks, 18 ponds, and a garage full of empty tanks waiting. Been there.
Well, when the last kid's gone, you're in trouble.
Yeah, nothing like a fish club meeting to fill up a tank. You know, I was just talking to Kenny about that because there's a couple of 30 gallons that I set up that I was setting up to season to do some shrimp in. And because of the Aquarium Society meeting, we ended up with fish that we didn't really have a tank for. So the tanks got taken by these fish.
I
So,
said I'll be evacuating them. Quit
I
trying to do
know.
your. That's a
No,
little dig, guy. She's
no,
digging,
it is
digging at me.
not. He is so sensitive.
Digging at me.
You're sensitive.
I've
Atkins-
got a bunch of cichlids that I've got to get. What I need is another 125. Is what I need.
Where are you gonna put it?
I don't know yet. Figure that out later.
So Atkins Nature Aquarium says that Pleco's a killer. He is.
He's a nasty. He is very nasty for a but he's huge, guys. I mean, I don't think this even does. You can't really see how big that fish really is.
No, it's at least 12 inches.
I'd say he's closing in on 18 now because he
Yeah.
almost takes up the whole length of the when it up and down.
That's crazy. Fishymon says, Kenny, that's your problem. Danny loves fish too. If she didn't, you would only have 3 tanks.
I just love them. I prefer 135, but 125 is plenty for what I need. I've got a bunch of fire mouths, which I love those guys. Every time I ever try to keep one, though, he gets just destroyed. So I'm going to put him in with like chill fish that I know won't kill him. I could actually put those baby fire mouths in with the electric blue Acara and angels. They should be fine in there. So
Yeah.
there's that shrimp tank, and then I'll get you those Seleucis.
And yes, Chuck Lucas, he is a common pleco. So he'll get a lot bigger.
Yeah, we've got, how many do I got now? I think we've got a total of 5 of those guys around the fish rooms.
And Scott says, Aquatic says, Kenny, you need a pool soon.
Oh, I plan on getting one, Scott.
We were just talking about that this afternoon, and my daughter thought that we were kidding when we said we may be getting a pool for the downstairs living room.
I agree, Mr. Dad. They are, they're just a classic cool fish.
But these aren't like regular firemouth. They're a special kind, aren't they?
Yeah, and I forget what they're, Mikulai or some kind of special one. And then I've got these cold water geophagus down there and a dollar sunfish. I might just give Maple Street a call, Maple Street Aquatics. I know he's got a lot of cold water tanks set up.
Catfish Nation says if Lori didn't love fish, we'd have a dining room table.
Oh, hey, Catfish Nation, your problem has become my problem. Where do you think I got the idea to put that lovely pool in my basement? I think you're just as bad an influence as Lori. Don't try to blame it all on Lori there, Catfish Nation. I ain't buying it, Joe.
Patty's
Good try,
laughing.
though.
She's like, we may be getting a pool for the downstairs living room, laughing face.
Well, if you need to see what it would look like, Patty, go to Catfish Nation. He's always posted on his Instagram and Facebook all the pictures of it. Hook on, that is actually 2 tanks there. That is a dual side-by-side 135s. They're built right into my living room wall. I service them from the garage. Right there used to be my African cichlids. I've now changed it to South American because that big fish on the left is a Paratilapia bleakeri, and he was starting to destroy my poor little African. So I got some bigger, beefier fish where he doesn't feel like he can be a bully anymore. It doesn't work because he's killed 2 more fish since then, but
Holly Gibbs, doesn't everybody have a pool in their living room?
I want to swim with stingrays, man.
And then Chubby Guppy, I brought my patio tubs inside this year in the kitchen. You know what? I did that last fall.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It's
we gotta
7
go.
o'clock.
I know, we gotta go.
If one of my moms would be gracious enough to drop Mr. Griff Fish Rooms link, that would be amazing. Sorry, guys. I didn't even realize it was. You guys do this every week. I don't know what it is. I can't. It seems like we just started this time. I'm going to take the time to thank each and every one of my mods. You guys are awesome. I couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you so much. I also want to thank all my great members and all my super chatters tonight. You guys are amazing. Never expected, but it definitely helps the old fish room, man. And more importantly than anything, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your Sunday night to come put up with our shenanigans. We absolutely love this. We look forward to it every week. So like I said, be sure to catch us next Friday night, 7:30, with special guest Joseph's Tanktopia will be on with us. And then Danny and I will be on Down the Bayou tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's always a good show over there as well. So, and then, of course, catch Kitty E on Rob 93 Wednesday nights for the Hot Seat. That's at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So anyway, guys, another week of shenanigans down the books. As always, love your fish. Head on over to Griff. We'll go hashtag. Oh, I can't. I was going to say hashtag piss, but that's probably not appropriate. We'll go hashtag tiger tonight over to Griff's. So anyway, guys, you have a great night. Thanks, everybody, for coming, man. We appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good night. Peace out.